So you can see now that my Chrome window has loaded up, and I have my background theme that I've chosen. I have my extensions, including Screencastify, which I have switched to now to record this screencast. Um, I have all of my bookmarks across here, and I am automatically signed into my Google account, my at susdgapps.org account. So signing into Chrome up here makes a huge difference because you are automatically signed into everything else. And again, if I do this on any other devices, I'll get all of the same settings. Now, as I said, I have a ton of extensions. I have a ton of bookmarks. I have theme settings. I have a lot of settings in my Chrome account. So it definitely takes longer for mine to load than it would for most, but it's only the first time that I access it on a specific computer. Now, since I'm logged into this computer as myself, I can close the browser entirely, and when I open it back up again, it's going to have all of my same settings. So one of the things we want to look at here is how you can set some of Chrome to do exactly what you want it to do. So here I'm going to go to my little menu, which is the 3 stacked dots, and select Settings. And one of the important settings for me is what I want the browser to do on startup. And since I typically have a lot of things in the works that I'm currently in the middle of, I like it to continue where I left off. So on any given computer, it's going to open up to where I left off. Now, another setting you want to take a look at is your default browser. I mentioned before that I wanted Chrome to be my default browser. So in order for that to happen, I need to change the default setting in my computer because right now Chrome is not my default. It's pinned to my taskbar at the bottom, but it is not my default. So what I can do, nifty little feature here on these HP computers, there's a search bar right here where I can search for anything. So if I even just type in default or start to, it will offer me default programs. And I can come in here and set up different default programs that I want. And the one I'm specifically looking at right now is my browser. And I don't want Microsoft Edge as my default browser. So I just click on that once and it brings up a list of the browsers available. Please don't use Internet Explorer. It is full of viruses and it's quite a mess. So since all of our Google apps run off of Chrome, I'll select Chrome as my default browser. And then I'm going to tell it to switch anyway because it wants me to keep the Windows default, which is Microsoft Edge. All right, once that's done, I can just close that window. And if I refresh my page, now you can see that my default browser is currently Google Chrome.